Hello, this is Sonja from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. I'm going to do some FaithDex cards today again, and I'm using the Ella Roetz beautiful new printables. It's actually for the second half of this month. She released twice a month, on the 1st and the 15th, and this is the 15th of the month of June release. So I'm going to do these beautiful FaithDex cards. I love this watercoloring printable. I don't know if she's watercolored herself, but it's absolutely gorgeous. This lady sitting there, and then I'm going to use this also. I love again the buffalo plaid. It's beautiful with that colors. The yellow and the black goes very well together. And yeah, I'm only going to make 2 FaithDex cards. So yeah, I'm looking forward to do that. And then at the end, I'm going to give you a little bit of a flip through of all my Ella Roetz FaithDex cards. Okay, I'm just going to start with the one which is about Proverbs, which is Proverbs 16 verse 9. And the whole theme of this one is that God will lead us. Lord, lead me, your will, on your path. And it is looking at Proverbs 16 verse 9, which says, we can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. And is that not true? I mean, if you just look at 2020, we all had this vision of this year. It's going to be perfect vision. We're going to achieve all these things. And no, God had other plans. He allowed this to happen. This whole 2020, and yeah, we just had to adapt. So that is a sort of example. I'm sure we all had that in our lives, that we planned something, but God changed it in a different way. And it reminded me also in Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6 that says that commit all your ways to the Lord, and He will make your path straight. Yeah, all we can do is just commit our days and our path and our life to Him, and know that He is in control of our lives. Just to get back to the artwork, I've decided, obviously, I make the FaithDex card a bit bigger because I don't have a FaithDex sort of print, or not printable template, so I make it that it fits in the little box I've made. I've got a video if you know how I make this FaithDex card with the little box. I will link it also for you, yes, so you know, so you can go back to it and have a look at that. So I enlarged the printable. So I've took the base, the black and white base, and I made a printable from that. And then I've just used some of the printables, the part of the white card and with the flowers and front. And now I'm working on the back. I've just printed another copy of those beautiful flowers, so I can put it at the back also. And I'm just going to put it on some phone tabs just to lift it up a bit. And then I've put a doily at the back also, I love putting doilies on my FaithDex cards. It brings so much softness, and it just brings interest in my FaithDex card. And then there's a little library card also with it, which I'm going to put a little prayer on. Now you've seen me flip over to the front again. As you've seen, I've used some of that printable, the white bit with the flowers, just to pop on top to anchor the words which I've just fussy cut out, which says, Lord, lead me in your will on your path. And I think that's such a powerful prayer to pray for all of us. So yeah, that concludes my first little FaithDex card. I will do my journaling later. Now I'm going to concentrate on this beautiful watercoloring one, which is all about everything is nothing is impossible to God. So I'm just using that little library card, which I sort of put on top of each other just to create a little interest. And then I'm going to just play around with the little tabs and these little curly journaling strips, these old-fashioned banners. Actually, that's what they call. So I'm going to grab that in a minute, and I can put that also on it. So this Luke 1:37 is all about the angel visiting Mary and tell her that she's going to have a baby. And then she told her about Elizabeth, who also going to have a baby. And she told her nothing is impossible to God. But I was also reminded of the passage in Matthew where the rich ruler came to Jesus and asked him what he needs to be saved. And after Jesus told him about obeying the commands, he said, and what else? And he said, go and sell your things, but he didn't want to do it. And then Jesus said, it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than a rich person to go to heaven. But then the disciples said, but how is it possible then? Who can go to heaven? And then Jesus said, humanly speaking, it is not possible, but with God, everything is possible. Because even if we have one small little sin, we will not be able to enter heaven. And that's why we need somebody to sort out our sin and somebody to take our sin upon us, upon him. And then we know that is Jesus and he's done it for us. And that is what makes it possible for us to enter salvation. Nothing else will do. No attempt of goodness will ever be good enough to go into heaven. And that is the impossible God made possible through what He's done on the cross for us. And yeah, that's to me a wonderful reminder of that. So I've just put the little tab at the top, which is Luke 1 verse 37. And as you've seen, I've put the little old-fashioned banners there. And then I've decided to put this brown craft doily on the one side of the FaithDex card because it sort of just lended me to me this craft doily towards this color. So I thought that looks very nice instead of a white doily. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another of this library cards. I think it's actually called a prayer card, but they're so cute. I'm going to put that also on there. But now I'm just playing around to see where I'm going to put this little twirly-whirly banner on there. You can probably actually stamp on there also. I'm actually just thinking about it now. It would be actually very cute if you've got a small stamp to stamp words on those banners. Or even put some of these words on it. So I'm just cut out also nothing is impossible for God. So I'm just sort of make it hang over the prayer card just to have a little bit of a point of interest. Now, I've done my journaling already. I've just said on the one card, I just said, Lord, I'm so thankful that nothing is impossible to you. Thank you for my salvation. This is the most amazing thing you've done for me. You are the only one who can change my heart. And then, so that is my prayers for on this FaithDex card. So I'm going to put it in my little box, which I use for my Ella Roetz FaithDex printables. So I'm just going to give you a quick flip through it. I'll link all the papers, all the printables that I've used in here. I'll leave it down below. And I've got a playlist. I've got process videos for all these FaithDex cards if you need inspiration. Love that blue. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is the latest one I've done from her. It's also absolutely one of my favorites with the proteas. And then this is also a beautiful one, which is called Blessed. I love that. And that one is about prayer, Philippians 4 verse 6, I think. Yeah, 4 verse 6, about pray about everything. And this was sort of one of her devotional kits about love. And I've made loads of FaithDex cards with also that. And that is how it looks. So yeah, I hope you're inspired to also do FaithDex cards. I think they're so much fun. It's different than Bible journaling. It's nice to remember a verse and just to decorate it, have it on your desk. And often I flip through it and look through it and just be reminded of all the beautiful Bible verses there are. So yeah, here's my latest. I'm just going to pop that in there. I love how it turned out. Well, I hope you enjoyed this entry, and if you did, please give me a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate it if you do. I'd love to have you part of this family. Let me know if you also attempt to do FaithDex cards, if you enjoy doing it, or if you just stick to Bible journaling. So yeah, lovely to spend some time with you, and hope you've got a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.